Aloha again, beautiful souls. It's Karina coming to you from Hawaii, and I am going to extend yesterday's video, which was on journaling, and talk about gratitude today and what it is and how you can write with gratitude. So, and giving you some samples and ideas of what I've done. So first of all, what is gratitude? It is being thankful, the readiness to show appreciation and to return kindness. And I want to teach you guys today in this video how to write easily with gratitude, and hopefully by the end you'll see how easy it is to express your thoughts and feelings of gratitude in a gratitude journal. So that's been one of the things that have been the most impactful for me on my journey to self-awareness and becoming a better self. So how do you write with gratitude? Well, first of all, you can look to things in nature. Number one I put down is nature, and that would be the environment itself, the colors you see in the sunsets and the sun rises, the greens and the grass and the plants, and then the colors of the flowers. Nature is always as also animals and things you may see around you, your pets. So the land itself, the landscapes, the views you may have, the things you may see daily. Number two, I wrote yourself. Your health, your mind, your heart, your body, your senses. I often write how appreciative I am that I can actually see the colors, not just of the colors of the sunrises or sunset, but that I have the ability to see them every day, and I'm grateful for that. That your health, my mindset, I talk often about pains I've released or growth that I've done. I'm grateful for that. The exercise that I do, and the things that I'm seeing in my body, the changes that I'm seeing in my body. Number three, I wrote your relationships. If you're with your partner, of course, you should be grateful for things for them. I'm often grateful for my children and whatever they may say or do to help me out. Your community, where you live, find people, places, locations, I guess that's places, whatever it is that you can be grateful about in your community. Number five, your actual home, the place you live. What are you grateful about in your home? Find things that you can appreciate, that make life easier for you, that maybe take a little tension off at the end of the day, whatever you do around and inside your home. Number six, I wrote the place you sleep. I am very appreciative for getting a good night's sleep. I'm very appreciative for having a roof over my head and for the comforts that I do find in the things that are in my bed. I often write, a matter of fact, the other day I wrote how nice it was. This new blanket I'm using for the summer months just feels like I was sleeping in a cloud. Number seven, and this is really, I don't know why it's number seven because I journal about it all the time and I'm grateful for it, is my spirituality and the spiritual self. The ancestors also around, my spiritual ancestors and guides that I know are around me, God, and how grateful I am. I pray to God every day with the things that I'm grateful for. And then the universe and its energy. I'm always thankful for any help or guidance or energy I get from those sources. Number eight, I wrote places, and one of the places I write the most about is Hawaii, of course, because it's so gorgeous. And when we go to places, they're just so peaceful and filled with this energy and spirit. But it could be any place you visit or you go to. It could be your work, that you have a calming work environment, or the buildings that you see on your drive to work. So places you visit, places you've been, you can rethink about them and be grateful still the next day, even if they have, or a day, even if they have occurred in the past. Number nine, your basic needs, your food, shelter, and water. I'm very thankful that I have the basic needs that make my life easier, and I'm grateful for them all the time. And number 10 is things that happen to you, accomplishments, events, awards, things that you get. It's okay to be grateful for good things that happen to you. The more grateful you are, the more good things that are going to come into your life. So what I did then is I bookmarked a couple places in my journals to show you the growth as when I first started writing in gratitude to where I am right now. And I always write in lists. I don't write in full sentences. Sometimes I do, but mostly it's a list. And I start my page with today I'm grateful for, and the ellipsis, which are the dot, dot, dot. And I just have that at the beginning of a journal page, and then whenever I flip to the next page, I write it again, and that's just something I do every day. You can buy journals that have that in there, but since I've made my own journals, I want to write that daily. So I'm starting on my first journal writing, which was in March, on the 22nd of March, 2021. And I wrote my sister and mother, my healthy children, my great friends, and specifically one, Yvette, my health, my ability to make change in myself, the land of Hawaii and all its gifts, my pets, and Pono Reef, the place and the peace and comfort here. And Pono Reef is the name of that we've given to this property as a whole. More than 5, and they were just a list of things. Go to a month later on April 22nd, and here I wrote that I was grateful for flying first class when heading back to the mainland. I was actually giddy like a school kid. I put, because leaving Hawaii and traveling to Hawaii, it's a pretty long day. So to have one leg or 2 legs of the trip that were flying in first class, and I have restless leg, just was such a comfort for me. And to be grateful, I was just so grateful for that little unexpected bonus. I also wrote that I was grateful for other renewable energy sources, and I was thinking of things like solar power and windmills, and just happy that we're making that turn towards renewable energy sources and depending less on using resources from the environment that we actually take away instead of just using naturally. That's going to be one of my focuses. I wrote that I am grateful for the energy, universe, belief, and knowledge. Also the tarot readers and psychics that I get confirmation of messages from. My energy jar, I have an energy jar, opening it, and it said, I don't know what this, I didn't understand that, so I'm not. I just, my energy jar. I had put a lot of things in that meant meaning, that were very meaningful to me, like mementos, and I had them in my jar next to my 30-day transformation when I was trying to build my energy and change my mindset and my, raise my awareness. I had those things next to me, and I consider that like an energy jar containing those great things that have happened previously or that meant a lot in my life. And the last one for that day was a beautiful new day every day I was grateful for. So we go to the 3rd month on the 22nd of May, and I start getting a little bit more detailed here. After 3 months, I'm writing a little bit more specifically about what I'm grateful for. So to this day, I was grateful for my son's graduation, seeing him leave a chapter behind and begin his new one. I was grateful for waking up and letting go in my heart, feeling the release. I was grateful for building myself to be the woman God intended me to be, strong, confident, positive, loving, healing, concerned for the plants and animals, strengthening women and children, and touching lives. I was very inspired that morning. I was grateful for dreaming of the new, a life with family, travel, love, relationships, whether romantic or with family, and my career. And the last entry for that day was the sun, moon, air, water, earth, my spirit guides, my mother, my father, and the universe, my guidance, love, the guidance they're all giving me, the love, assistance, and energies. So I was grateful for that. Skip to the last month, which is June. Since we're in July and we're not at the 22nd, I'll end with June. And on this day, I was grateful for the sky and its beautiful colors that morning, the animals, the birds, cats, dogs. I love seeing them, hearing them, and interacting with them. This morning, this particular morning, I was grateful for my mother. She is going through, powering through her struggles. I asked for help for her, guidance for her, and to give her the inner strength she needs. She's just had hip surgery and she's having some other medical issues. So I know things have been very hard and her mental strength hasn't been where it could be. So I'm always grateful when I see her making improvements in her physical, mental, and emotional strength. The next thing I was grateful for was handling things calmly, not getting filled with bad thoughts, keeping knowledge, hope, belief, and love in my heart. And finally, my son, again, Spencer, I write about my kids often, I told you, but he has moved back to the mainland, and on this day, I was grateful for him keeping in touch with me. Not only just me contacting him, he also contacts in return. I'm very grateful that I have a son that does that. So I hope these little examples, and I hope my ideas of where to find things that you're grateful for has helped you to realize how easy it is to make a gratitude journal or to be filled with gratitude. And even if you don't make a journal, just think about these things often and be grateful for everything that you have around you. It's really helped me so much. It's helped me handle things when I do have problems with a calm demeanor and confident demeanor, and knowing that, you know, gosh, there's so much out there that I do have, that this one little thing, it's really not that bad. I have so much more that I'm grateful for. And before I sign off, I will say, remember to be kind and loving and generous in your thoughts, your actions, your words, and your deeds. It makes a difference in your own life and the lives of others. And when you live that way, things return in abundance. It all comes back to you. So live aloha again, you guys, beautiful souls out there. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Aloha.